behind that land right there if anybody wants to buy it. It's got a pretty rock wall. And it's like a block away from the police station. Hey, there's bananas. Finally, food. I was worried there wasn't any grown in Mexico anymore. That's the meat market. Oh, sweet. It had some signs of goat in it. There's another meat market. There's a bread shop. It's an exchange place for dollars. Oh, those are cisterns. That's what those are. Everybody has their own water on their roof. Okay. Shoe store. A little restaurant. There's the water system. They do rainwater harvesting. Oh, that's awesome. That's great to see. Gift stores. Subcommittee Directivo Municipal, I guess the local government. There's a tortilla shop. More gift shops.
Hola. There's a chapel. You see the chapel over there? The church?
Yeah.
Yes. That church is from the 17th century. It was built with stones of the Mayan temples. Actually, over the door we can see some snake heads, little ones. We're part of a Mayan temple of the city of Chichen Itza. The Spaniards used to took some temples, destroy the temples, and took the stones or the bricks of the temples in order to build the chapels. Most of people believe that the Spaniards, they destroyed all of the Mayan temples, but this is not true. The cities were abandoned. So the first predator of the archaeological sites or the buildings, it is the humidity and the vegetation that were growing up into the temples, and the trees, they were the ones who destroy the temples, not the Spaniards. But yes, there is a theory, in that theory it is true. The Spaniards used to took some temples in order to build the chapels, as the one that we have there. Now, in a few seconds, we're about to leave the bus because we're arriving to the cooperative that I mentioned. Right there, remember the main activity now, it is to use restrooms. First we're gonna use restrooms, and then you can walk around the place. Okay, you will find a lot of beautiful different type of souvenirs, and remember, you can negotiate with the price of the souvenirs. Right here we're gonna pick up your lunches. When you return to the bus, they will give to you the lunch.
This is the really amazing Mayan obsidian. We just bought some silver. This is the guy who helped take care of Chelsea and I, and got me a really sweet little mortar and pestle, because we don't have any at home yet, and I've been wanting one for years. That's where we went to the bathroom. Those are the characters. And I think my bus is leaving. I better go.
Take a look to that. To cenotes or sinkholes.
Oh, sinkhole. ¿Dónde está el agua?
Yeah, and it's from where they collect the water. So every time that they heard the singing of that bird, they knew that they were closer to a sinkhole, and they start,
So there are little vendor shops all over the place. And our tour guide is telling us that those are illegal. They're not allowed to be here. Well, I'll tell.
get past it.
That's what I was wondering.
The governments, they need them. You know what I mean, right?
Gotta separate those tourist dollars somehow.
The main thing.
This is the one that they used to
The seven wonders of the world.
go up the stairs,
Yeah.
and you can't anymore. ¿Sabe que hay un libro que habla de eso? De antes de... Ya he oído del libro. Estoy seguro que he oído del libro. Es un libro que se habla de la historia de esas personas.
Libro Mormón.
¿Sabe? I missed that one completely. So behind us is another temple or structure.
You can have a seat here.
Yeah, Peter.
All right. How you feel? This is the correct pronunciation. Chichen Itza. All right. Now, Chichen Itza, it is part of the Mayan language. You know, that word is in Mayan. Chichen Itza. What is the meaning of that? Chi in Maya means mouth. Chen means well or sinkhole, cenotes. Have you heard about the famous cenotes or sinkholes that we have here in the peninsula? No, those are underground rivers. It was an important thing for the Mayan civilization because it's supposed that, well, it's supposed, right there is from where they used to collect the water. Okay, now that's a Chen. Itza. Itza was the name of the people, the tribe that used to live right here in this part, in this side, in this city. Now, but Itza, we can divide that word in two. Itz, that in Maya means magician or witch, and Ha, that means water. So in other words, Chichen Itza means at the bound of the sinkholes of the magicians of the water. That's the meaning of Chichen Itza. That's because right here we have a sacred sinkhole where the Mayan civilization used to practice human sacrifices. All right. Now, take a look over there in front of you. That is the temple that is considered as a new seven wonder of the world. Not the whole city or the archaeological site. It is considered a new seven wonder. Just this temple, because of many, many reasons. All right. I was talking about one of the many calendars, Mayan calendars, but I didn't mention that they were more than one. The civil calendar. Someone told me that it was the most accurate calendar, right? Okay, they were different calendars. The first Mayan calendar, it is the solar one, or the civil calendar. It is more or less as the Gregorian. It talks about 365 days per year. The Mayan civilization knew that every 365 days, it will be a year, all right? The difference in between the Gregorian and the Mayan is that in the Gregorian, how many months do we use? 12 or 30, 31 days, 28 days, right? In the Mayan calendar, as I told you, they were so accurate months. 18 months of 20 days, plus an additional month that was the last month of the year that only used to have 5 days. 365, all right? Now, this is not just a temple. And if you realize, I always call them temples, not pyramids. A pyramid, it is a wrong word for describe this building. I can understand that most of people call them pyramids because of the shape. It has a shape of a pyramid, but this is not a pyramid. It is a temple. The pyramids were tombs that the Egyptians used to use with tunnels inside, you know. And a temple is just a room or a building in honor to something or to someone. This is in honor of the Mayan god of Kukulkan or Quetzalcoatl. Have you heard about that before? Kukulkan is in Mayan and Quetzalcoatl in Nahuatl, which is the Toltec or the Aztec language. Kukulkan. Kukul means feathers, and Kan. What is the meaning of Kan? Snake, serpent, the feathered snake. That's the meaning of Kukulkan. Quetzalcoatl, it is the same thing but in Nahuatl. Quetzal, it is the name of one important bird that the Mayan and the Toltecs used to adore. It is a big one, and the colors of the bird are green, white, and red, as the Mexican flag. That important. And Coatl, it is a rattlesnake. It is a mixing between a quetzal and a rattlesnake. All right. Now, I'm gonna take you to under a shade. Okay. Please come with me.